Hello there. My voice is not feeling its best right now, but that doesn't mean I can't do voiceovers. So there are currently 118 teams remaining who will be playing next. That would be the Pittsburgh Panthers. They will be playing next, and the wheel spin will direct them to almost directly down, but like a bit towards the left, so they could either Ohio State or Maryland. Okay. I think it is safe to say that they have hit Ohio State. So that match will be played next. It's actually pretty even, actually. So yeah. Okay, so it's safe to say Ohio State has won this. They got a sportsmanlike conduct on that play, but they'll just run out the time from there on. This was actually really close at one point, and Pittsburgh was up for a while, and then the second half, Ohio State just got their lead. Okay, for our wheel spin, Ohio State is gaining more territory and turning into a superpower. So for our wheel spin, it will hit. Don't hit my favorite team. Don't. No. All right, we're good. Florida. All right. They're probably gonna be a major superpower in this because they were like the top ranked team and like this kind of year. They will be pointing like northeast, but like so they will. They're going into the sea, but I don't know if I should make the world round or I guess I'll just put them to the closest team, which is Georgia Southern. So, Georgia Southern and Florida. All right, let the match begin. This was never even really a competition. This is just never been close. So, yeah, Florida has beaten Georgia State by 31 points, which is pretty good because, what would you expect to happen between, the number one team and a random, FCS team at the time? I mean, now I can actually simulate the FCS teams, which is cool. Okay, so Florida's punting it here. Okay. And that's the final second, so just tackle him here. Yep. Even if they did run it for a touchdown somehow, Florida would have won. So, here is the next wheel spin. This wheel spin will land on Northern Illinois. And Northern Illinois will be attacking. They're going up north, a bit west. So Northern Illinois will be attacking. It is safe to say that Northern Illinois is attacking Iowa. Iowa's already taken out one team. Can they take another? So Northern Illinois just turned the ball over a lot in this game. Okay. Our next wheel spin will be. This is gonna be another close one. Washington State almost hit Georgia. Washington State, they're pretty much in the corner of the Northwest United States. They are going downward a little bit west, but south mostly, and they will be hitting Oregon State. They're hitting Oregon State. Yep. Okay, this has been quite an intense matchup, actually. Washington hadn't scored any points. Yeah, Oregon State got an early lead with 10 points. That was 10-0. And then Washington State scored right before halftime. And then just built up their lead from there. Okay, so we'll once again spin this wheel. And it will land on Texas. It will land on Texas. I feel like their only real competition really is TCU. that might be exactly where they're going to hit. Looking at the map, going to Texas, and with where Texas is, gonna go up and they will hit TCU. Definitely hitting TCU. Okay, I'm adding a team. You know it's the Idaho Vandals because they didn't actually stop being FBS until 2018. So they were a team in 2009, 2008, so I'll keep. Okay, so in the game, there's a minute and 4 seconds left. Texas missed their field goal. TCU came back. They got 2 touchdowns, so Texas scoring at all. And here they have an opportunity to get a touchdown. That was almost picked off. So they have about a minute to get it. Oh, fourth down. They're going to go for it. And they got it. They caught it around like the 35-yard line. Oh, 16, 15, 14. Come on. Oh, he's still in. He just scored. Oh, my God. Definitely the most entertaining game and, like, epic game we've had so far. Because, like, this is intense, and I love it. Like, how did he stay in bounds? All right, 9 seconds for Texas to try to score and win. All right, they'll need a touchdown. They got it, but short of the first down. 3 seconds, they'll take a timeout. 3, 2, 1, that's game. Oh, apparently it's not game. There's still 1 second left. So they'll be able to throw up a Hail Mary. Come on, throw it. They didn't throw that up. They just threw that short. Unfortunately, I was unable to get the whole game recorded, but even though Indiana's punting it, this is a voiceover. They would later win the game anyway. Okay, brand new game, brand new spin. Let's do this. Lag, I guess, for some reason. Wisconsin. It landed on, and Wisconsin already played before. Got a colony. Now they'll be playing. Wisconsin is now playing. Looks like Minnesota is playing Wisconsin. I don't really have to check. It's pretty obvious. Wisconsin's playing Minnesota. Okay, so this has been a way better game than I thought it'd be. And closer and everything. Because, Minnesota just scored with a minute 14 left, giving it back to Wisconsin. And Wisconsin will take it. They will not reach half field. So they need to get to the end zone in about 110 seconds. They caught that somehow. And then here, we're going to throw it. It will be incomplete, but there's a flag. Holding, I guess, on the defense. So Wisconsin now has a 1st and 10. They got to get sacked, though, and then throw it, but they don't get the distance. 3rd and 13 now. They're going to get sacked. Easy little sack, so it's now 4th and 15. They're going to punt it over. And so now Minnesota has a chance to score with 30 seconds left, which hasn't really happened much in these games. All right, 30 seconds left. Thrown, caught. He's down. We'll call a timeout. 29 seconds on the clock, 2nd and 1. They are going to go spin move. All right, that should be a first. Oh, they're saying he got marked short. Oh, I would just run that. Come on, you got to run that. It's incomplete. 10 seconds left. I feel like that was a 1st down. Was it not? Where his feet and the ball not there? All right, 10 seconds. We're going to punt it back over. I was personally rooting for Minnesota this game. They can still bring it to overtime very easily. 3 seconds left. which is just one play, pretty much. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, throw up a Hail Mary. Ooh, that was not caught. Okay, in overtime, I didn't record the first play, but the second play, Minnesota has it. And second 15. They got sacked, by the way, in the first play. But this is the second play, and in the second play, they did not make it to the end zone. Incomplete. In the third play, they will try to run that for some reason and get tackled. They're going to put up a field goal. They're going to make that. All right. So they got some points on the board. They're going to try to stop Wisconsin, though, from doing that same thing. And last time Wisconsin was in an overtime game, they quite easily got it on the very first play. Let's see what happens here. They're going to get sacked the first play. 2nd and 16 on the second play. They're going to escape the pressure, catch it, get the first down. All right, now they're going to throw it, and they caught it for the game-winning touchdown. Yeah, I'm just not impressed with how good Wisconsin is in overtime. I'm impressed with them, but I'm not impressed at all really with how the other teams are being in overtime. For some reason, Wisconsin is just doing really well in overtime. Okay, everyone. New day, new match. So the next team to play will be Syracuse. They could have an expansion or a possible game. They will be going northeast, which will result in an expansion into Vermont. And okay, yeah. I did the expansion. Not a game, so I'll spin again. And now it will land on Florida International, FIU. FIU in Lower Florida will be going north, which will result in a match against USF. Yep. Okay. There is still a possibility of FIU winning, but they haven't really been playing well, and they just had a flag on them and stuff. So first down, even though it was fourth down just now. So now it's gonna be a first down. So, oh yeah, USF has the ball. So yeah, they're just gonna probably try to run out the rest of the time, just end the game just like that. Just easy ending. Okay, and down to 30 seconds. No, 25. We're going to take a while to snap it. They have to get another snap off. That's whatever they're going to do. Yeah, they're going to run it. They're going to get the first and get tackled. And they had a celebration flag. I don't know why they did that. But anyway, that actually helped them instead of hurt them, because even though it's going to be a 1st and 20 now, I think, 1st and 25, it got the clock running. So, and as the rest of the time runs out, USF has won a game. Yeah, the screen recording didn't load for some reason, but yeah, Washington State and San Diego. Okay, new day, new match again. So here, the team playing is LSU. Alright. Pretty sure that's our first Louisiana game to be played. They're heading southeast. And southeast of them is the world is round after all, so they could go overseas, or they could hit Tulane, which is what they did. yeah. I couldn't really fully get this game recorded, but with the way Tulane's been playing, they're not gonna come back. It's just not gonna happen. Okay. And it didn't. It didn't happen. Tulane lost. But the next team to be playing with 110 left is Liberty. All right. Liberty Flame. Another team from Virginia. Marshall is currently taking over Virginia, and that is who they will hit, I believe. Yeah, we'll get a chance to take down another Virginian school. But, anyway, so, yeah, Liberty, I don't think they were even Division 1 until, 2017, so I just put them at their oldest date, and Marshall won. Okay, yeah, no surprise Marshall won. Liberty wasn't really used to FBS teams anyway, so that makes sense. Next team to be playing is Louisiana Tech. And Louisiana Tech will be going. They will be going southeast, so they will be attacking. They are attacking, by the looks of it, they are attacking ULM. And Louisiana Monroe has won their game. And the next team to be playing would be Army. And Army will be going... Well, the world is round, guys, as a matter of fact. It's fact, not opinion. But, so they could go overseas, take a random colony out west, or they could play a game against Rutgers. So, going from the arrow, they have barely missed Rutgers. Going overseas, which, going out west, over the world, the round world, they are going to have an expansion, it looks like. They are going to barely hit Montana, all the way Montana, expansion. Second expansion of the video, Army, yeah. So, the very next team to be playing would be... Looks like it is going to hit Ohio. Alright. They are, another hint about my favorite team, they are bordering, Ohio is bordering them. So it could be one of the many teams Ohio is bordering. Anyway, Ohio is going southeast. So they're going to hit Marshall. And another victim. Yeah, Marshall won this pretty surprisingly easily, actually. I just expected it to be a bit closer. But now, from the map, remove Ohio. With 107 teams remaining, the very next team to play will be... Rice? Oh, wait, no. Temple Owls. They will be going southwest, which is going to put them up against Alright, they're gonna hit Penn State. They're gonna play their in-state border team. But yeah, this game has actually been very intense. Right now, Penn State has the ball 6-0 somehow, and we're in the fourth quarter. I don't even know how this game is so low scoring and how Penn State hasn't managed to score yet, but they're right there, and they have scored a touchdown, which ties the game. All of Temple's points are field goals, but Penn State can take the lead right here, and the kick, it is good. So Penn State now has the lead by 1. And Temple has it 4th and 8. They're going to go for it. I mean, I would do the same, probably. They got it. That was impressive. They're going to get tackled short of the first down, 2nd and 10. Going to get tackled short again, 3rd and 9. And then they're going to go for it again. Oh, they got tackled short. That means, all right, they're going to go for a field goal. All right, I might do the same there. I don't know. But they get it. So now they have the lead again. There's a flag, though. So maybe they don't. If it's on the offense. It's on the offense. So, yeah, Temple is going to be pushed back about 10 yards or so. They're going to do a kick again. And they're still going to make it. All right. Okay. Penn State with the ball. Just got a first down. Really impressive one, actually. 38 seconds. They're going to catch it, get another first down. All right. The time is ticking, though. So they've probably got to hurry up or waste time and get a field goal off. 20 seconds. Ball's thrown. Get it. Another first down. 16 seconds. Call timeout. They're going to throw it again. Catch it. Not get much yardage there. But, wait, no, they're going to get 3 yards there. Okay. Then they're going to call a timeout with 4 seconds left. That was our last, I believe. Don't think anyone has any more timeouts. But all or nothing. And it's good. Oh, Penn State just took the lead by 1 again. And 2 seconds left on the clock. You're going to kick it off. Pretty much the only hope for Temple is getting a touchdown on this kickoff return, which they won't. And it is official. Penn State has won. Okay, so our next team to play is... It will land on Florida. Okay, and now we will spin the arrow. Florida is probably going to be the dominant power in this imperialism. We're going north, so going from where Florida is, they have hit Georgia State. Yep, definitely them. But before we do that game, Kennesaw State, they didn't exist back then, and I've been thinking of what to do with them for a while. Probably just going to give them to whoever this wheel lands on as like a colony or like a second life kind of. Which I'll do. Like, if a team gets like a colony that's not connected to their land, it's going to be like overpowered. It's going to be Illinois, but it's going to like give them a second life kind of, which will make this a lot more interesting. Like what Army did, for example. So, yeah. So, Illinois gets Kennesaw State. I'll also delete some of the other teams that didn't exist back then. Like Georgia State, for example, actually. I'll probably just give them to Florida. And then some other teams, I'll make them like blank spaces, like free expansions, kind of. So that should give us our top 100 in the next part.